The class was asking today when our anatomy exam is going to be.
When anatomy exam?
Yes. Or are we having one?
On 24, 25, and 26.
Okay.
Okay.
3 days take home?
Yeah, 3 days.
Okay. Okay.
3 days or 2 days. Decide you.
Okay.
It happens in 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. If it's take home, I think 2 days is more than enough.
25 and 26.
Okay.
And decide your topic. Decide your topic yourself.
Oh, really?
And, yeah, write down 500-word assignment.
Okay.
300.
You want me to make the exam?
Yeah.
Okay.
300 to 500 word.
Sir,
Write down assignment.
I'm sorry for interrupting. You
Yeah.
said 500 words for one topic,
Yeah.
and we can write in our own words,
Yeah, own word.
Like,
and then we will send an email to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
300 to 500 words.
Okay.
Okay.
like an
Sir, I was
essay?
very sleepy, but now I'm awake after listening to this. It's 8:30 in the morning over here, so I was very sleepy, but now I'm wide awake.
Okay.
So 25 and 26 you have exam.
Okay. But are we making the questions? Like, are we doing the questions and answering them, or are you giving us the questions? Like,
No,
I mean, I don't mind.
You decide one topic and write down on that topic.
That's it? Oh, okay. And we write about the topic.
But
Okay.
But topic should not be repeated
Oh, amongst people? Yeah,
Yeah.
it should be different.
amongst a student.
If you want to hand in your assignment early, can you?
What? Repeat again?
If I wanted to hand in my assignment early, could I?
Yes.
Like, let's say I did it,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
so I can get the topic first.
Yes. Okay. You all are from Bali Yoga School except Miraya ma'am. Miraya ma'am and one other who is that?
Yes, sir.
Two are out of Bali Yoga School.
Mhm. Alexandra is from Bali Yoga School as well.
So
Yes.
let us begin the class. Sit in any comfortable position. Spine straight. Adopt 𝐸𝐴𝐺 mudra. Eyes closed. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for 3 times Om, followed by opening mantra. Om. Opening mantra, repeat after me. Yogena cettasya padena vacha malam sarirasya chavaidhyakena
Hi, sorry, I'm late.
yopakarottam pravaram munina patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi Oh. Join your both palms together in front of heart center. Bow down your head towards God, towards Mother Nature. Rub your both palms. Apply an eyes. Slowly and gently while blinking, open your eyes. Om Shanti. So what?
Sir, can I ask one more question just about
Yes,
the
yes.
assignment? So when we finish, do we just give it to Dewa here? And then, because that's how that's how we're submitting our other exam. Is that the same thing? We just give it to Dewa and then he sends it?
No. Submit through mail, on my mail. Submit on my mail.
Okay. Can you
Okay.
give us your email address just so we
Yeah,
have it?
I will give. I will
Okay.
give next week. I will give
Okay.
on Monday.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, sorry. Go ahead.
Or you can write now. Banwari Das 2. BAN
Mhm.
WARI DAS 2. I will repeat again. BAN WARI DAS Banwari Das 2 @gmail.com.
The last letter is S, like Sam, or S2.
2.
Yeah.
Banwari Das 2.
Before the 2 is an S.
What is it?
Before the 2.
Can you please type it in the chat? Actually, in the Zoom meeting, that should be easier. And
1 minute.
thank you.
So I have typed it in the chat box.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
Okay, good.
Yes. Banwari Das 2 @gmail.com.
Okay, excellent.
Thank
Thank you.
Welcome.
So our yesterday topic was fracture. There is 7 type of fractures. First one is Grainistic fracture, which is common in children because their bones are not fully ossified. Write down the second fracture, that is impacted fracture. IMPACTED, impacted fracture. In this type of fracture, one end of fractured bone, in this type of fracture, one end of fractured bone is forcefully driven. One end of fractured bone is forcefully driven, DRIVEN, into the anterior of the other, into the anterior of the other. Means fractured bone compressed towards each other. They're driven towards each other. Clear? Is it visible? This diagram. Here is fracture point, and they try to driven towards in each. Write down the next fracture. Open or compound fracture. Open or compound fracture. The broken end of the bone, the broken end of the bone protrude through the skin. Protrude, PROTRUDE, protrude through the skin. Clear? In this, the broken bone comes out to skin. Next fracture, comminuted fracture. Comminuted fracture. In this fracture, the bone is splintered. The bone is splintered splintered, splintered, crushed, 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 are broken into pieces, are broken into pieces, 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 and smaller bones fragments, and smaller bones fragments lie between the two main fragments, lie between two main fragments. This is the most difficult fracture to treat. This is the most difficult fracture to treat. Why this is most difficult fracture to treat?
So because bones are only crushed. Now there is nothing to
bones
join.
Bones are crushed, and due to crushing, the bones get smaller than previous one. So there is a requirement of plate and screws and rods for joining the bone. Next one is Pott's fracture. P-O-T-T'-S, Pott's fracture. A fracture of distal end of the fibula. A fracture of the distal end, D-I-S-T-A-L, distal end of the fibula, F-I-B-U-L-A, with serious injury, of the distal tibial articulation, of the distal tibial articulation. Miraya ma'am, where is fibula bone?
Sir, up over here.
No, that is
No. That is femur. No, femur is thighs. What's wrong with me? That's okay.
Here
I
is
know.
humerus.
Okay, yeah, humerus, femur.
Humerus.
All names are jumbling in my head. Okay.
Fibula is our leg bone, that is a stabilizer of our leg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And at the distal end of tabular joint, it happens in fibula only. This fracture happens with fibula only, Pott's fracture. Okay. Next one is, yeah.
Are we saying Pott's fracture? P-O-T-T''S?
Yeah. P-O-T-T''S. Sorry for marker.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Next one is 𝐂𝐤𝐴𝐺 fracture.
Radius.
COLLES, college fracture.
Complete fracture of the radius.
A fracture of the distal end of radius. A fracture of the distal end of the radius in which the distal fragment is displaced posteriorly, in which the distal fragment is displaced posteriorly. Means it is radius bone fracture, posterior side. Okay, radius bone fracture here. The last fracture is stress fracture. STRESS, stress fracture. In some cases, a bone may fracture, without visibly breaking, In some cases, a bone may fracture without visibly breaking. A stress fracture is a series of microscopic fractures. A stress fracture is a series of microscopic fractures in bone that forms without any evidence, of injury to other tissues, A stress fracture is a series of microscopic fissures in bone that forms without any evidence of injury to other tissues. It results from strenuous activities. It results from strenuous, STRENUOUS, strenuous activities such as running, jumping, and aerobic dancing. Clear? So this was all about our 7 type of fractures. Our next topic is human cell. Write down human cell. Write down the definition of cell. Cell is the smallest structural and functional unit of body. Cell is the smallest structural and functional unit of body. It is the smallest structural and functional unit of body. Body contains several billion cells. Body contains several billion cells with different size, shape, and function. With different shape, size, and function. Cell discovered by Robert Hooke. Cell discovered by Robert Hooke. R-O-B-E-R-T. Robert Hooke. H-O-O-K-E. Robert Hooke in 1665. In 1665. But cell theory developed by microbiologist 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 𝐻𝐨𝐸𝐻 𝐻𝐨𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸 SCHWANN, and SWAN, SCHWANN, SCHWANN, Sladen and Swan, about properties of cell. Cell theory developed by microbiologists Sladen and Swan about properties of cell. According to Sladen and Swan, all living things are made of cells. All living things are made of cells and their products. New cells are created by old cells. New cells are created by old cells dividing into two. New cells are created by old cells dividing into two. Cells are basic building block of life. Cells are basic building block of life. Cells contains information that is necessary for creation of new cells. That is necessary for creation of new cells. Now write down cell structure. Cell structure. There are 9 properties of cell. There are 9 properties of cell. Actually, this is animal cell. There is 9 properties in animal cell. Human included this in this animal cell. The first property is cell membrane. CELL. Cell membrane. NMEMBRANE. Cell membrane. The outer layer of cell, surrounding of cell, is cell membrane. Also known as plasma membrane. PLASMA. Cell membrane, also known as plasma membrane. Second is nucleus. 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 Nucleus is the center of cell. And the third one is cytoplasm. 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 Cytoplasm is the filling of cell. FILLING. Filling of cell. The fourth one is cell organelles. Cell organelles. CELLORGANELLES. CELLORGANELLES. Cell organelles. These are spread. These are spread all over inside the cell. The fifth one is mitochondria. MITOCHANDRIA. Mitochondria. MITOCHANDRIA. Mitochondria. That is the powerhouse of cell. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of cell. And the next one is endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum. ENDOPLASMIC. ENDOPLASMIC. Endoplasmic reticulum. RETICULAM. Endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum attached with nucleus and it have two type of surfaces. It have two type of surfaces, rougher and smoother. Rougher and smoother. Next one is Golgi apparatus. The seventh is Golgi apparatus. GOLGI APPARATUS. Golgi apparatus. GOLGI APPARATUS. Golgi apparatus. That works like a post office. That works like a post office. Means this is the messenger of cell. Messenger works like a messenger inside the cell. The next one is ribosomes. 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 ribosomes, ribosomes. Ribosomes are protein factory of cell. This is protein factory of cell. And the last one is lysosomes. Lysosomes, lysosomes. Lysosomes are suicidal bag. Lysosomes are suicidal bag. suicidal, suicidal bag, bag. Suicidal bag. It presents inside the cell and it engulfs its own cell during degeneration of cell. It presents inside the cell and it engulfs its own cell during degeneration. Clear? Now write down the function of cell. Function of cell. It provides support and structure. It provides support and structure. Second function is it facilitates growth. It facilitates growth and also provides transport of substances. Also provide transport of substances. And the next function is it produces energy. It produces energy. Clear? So this is a function of cell. And we completed our fracture and cell. Tomorrow we will move towards types of tissues and organ. Types of tissues and human organ. So let us end the session. Any question? Miraya ma'am? No? Okay. So sit in any comfortable position. Adopt Ghana-Chin Mudra. Spine straight. Eyes closed. Inhale deeply for 1 time Om, followed by closing mantra. Om. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ओम। Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Join your both palm together in front of heart center. Bow down your head towards God, towards Mother Nature. Rub your both palms. Apply an eyes slowly and gently while blinking. Open your eyes. Om Shanti. Kinda ma'am, you have sun in your room?
No, it's
There is light.
yeah, and there's a hole in the ceiling next to the light, so it's two things.
Okay. Thank you for joining the class.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
We will
Have a good
meet
day.
again tomorrow. Have a
Okay,
nice day.
thank you, you too. Bye.
Thank you too, sir.